Push the red button, Cam. Welcome everybody to Lady Red Volleyball. Once again, Lady Red taking on the TMP Monarchs. Lady Red just lost 2 close sets to Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. But by losing by a score, down on a different page. 25-22 and 25-20. So Phillipsburg shows up well, and Lady Red just a bit off on some of their passes and picking up the ball on the hard strikes and blocking, and a couple of service issues. But so Lady Red taking on TMP Monarchs. Lady Red played TMP previously and beat them in 3 sets, 25-20, 15-25, and 25-19 at the Smith Center Quad. So we'll see how Lady Red fares here. Now if Lady Red beats TMP and then TMP beats Phillipsburg, it gets into some really complicated math. There's a description of how they break the tie when 3 teams are all have the same outcome. But by the time I read it to you, the first set would be over. So we'll just take it as it comes, see if Lady Red can pull something together and beat the TMP Monarchs. TMP Monarchs are coached by Natasha Brer, Christian Grieving, Courtney Ellis, and my old buddy Tatum Bartels. They weren't having volleyball at Fort Hayes where Tatum plays, so she took on an assistant coaching here at TMP Marion there in Hayes. So taking the court right now are the TMP Monarchs. And we have 23, Sophie Nicholson-Coulter. Number 10 is Jaden Gottschalk. Number 14 is Sophia Balthazar. Number 15 is Emily Lane, awesome hitter. 11 is Cassidy Yost. Her sister is a good hitter, and she is too. And the libero is number 2, Emily Augenstein, a senior for the Lady Monarchs. So Ashley Long back to serve for Lady Red. Strong shot up by Emily. Cross court over to Lane. Emily goes into Ashton's chest and out. Point for Lady Monarchs. Thanks to Cameron Raby for running that camera for me. I worked with her a lot in forensics in the olden days, so when she was in school, I'm just old. Talon strikes our cross, coming back. Strike again by Talon. Cullen net. On Cassidy Yost, point for Lady Red, tied up 1-1. We had some good times in the old forensics days, didn't we? Drama and plays. Yeah, good times roll. But we all go on to different things, except for me, I'm still there. Here goes Cameron. Crossover, lane for the middle attack, out for Lady Red. 2-1, Lady Red. Up by 1 for those who are math impaired. Okay, here goes Cam Hutchison. Strike to the outside, bumped up. Over to Sophia into the block. Back set. Lane's going to hook to the back row. Grace is there. Here goes Talon into the block, coming down. Lane tried to get it, but could not. Yeah, probably had the best stab at it, but she's real quick and a really good leaper. 3-1, Lady Red ahead at TMP Monarchs. Cameron Hutchison in the front, the senior back. I don't see Pam and Dennis, so maybe they're watching at home. Up close to the net, Yost. Lane cross court, trying to bring it up. Good block by Talon. Talon's going to strike into the block and down. On the Lady Red side. Between the blocks of Sophia Balthazar and Cassidy Yost. Cam Hutchison back to serve again for Lady Red. 4-1. High looper. Bump to the front. Yost dumps real quick. Good job by Yost to find Do the 2 hit over. So 42. Cassidy Yost back to serve for the Lady Monarchs. Straight to the back, Talon brings it up. They call a lift on Talon. That's been kind of a sore point. Sometimes they'll call it, and sometimes they won't. Here goes Yost. Talon. Push back across by Cameron and back at back row, 5-3. Like I said before, Lady Red beat TMP in 3. But then Lady Red beat Phillipsburg in 2 in that match. Out. Past the antenna. Point for Lady Red. 6-3. Here goes Miley Raby. Front, Yost, back set to Lane. Lane goes off, split the difference between Miley and Ashland. 6-4. Emily back to serve. Emily's a junior this year. Watched her for several years in junior high and all through her high school career. Played varsity all through that. Back set. Talon goes back to back row, up by Yost. Back set. Push to the back row, but too far into the back. Too strong a shot by Jaden and got jocked, 7-4. Talon Wrenchler back to serve for Lady Red. Up by Emily Augustine. Back row attack by Emily Lane. 7-5. Augustine back to serve, senior for the Lady Monarchs. Short. Ashland takes it. Push back over to Ashland. Ashland's going to go soft. That rolls off the tape and down. Off the soft block. And a soft shot by Ashland. Good job by Ashland to work through that block. 8-5. Lady Red ahead. Here goes Dakota Kattenberg. Short into the net. 8-6. Boop. Number 19 is Kira Wagstaff coming in for the Monarchs. And Kaylee Haggins, who I didn't see come in, is going out. And Haley Feldman's coming in. And Tilly's in there. Dakota's down and Cameron's down. Here goes Kira Wagstaff. Number 19 there. Bumped up to the front, but too close to the front. Nice bring out by Haley. 3 ball over. See if the Yost back set. Striking the block. Bumped up by Talon. Over by Gracie. Dumped back over. Haley brings it back up. Cross court over to Gracie. Nope, that is Ashland. Gracie's in the back. Gracie Kirchhoff back to serve. Miley's in and Maggie was in there, and now she goes out. Goes Gracie. Back at him. Talon strikes down. Over by Sophia. Point for Lady Red. I think I missed it. Yeah, I did. Cameron, you're supposed to watch the score and hit me when I miss one. It's hard to see like tiny words, letters, numbers, isn't it? Up by Emily Augustine. Back row attack by Emily, but too close. She had to take it. 10-7. Jaden Godjock back to serve for the TMP Lady Monarchs. Up by Talon. I'm surprised they didn't call a lift on that one. Here goes Miley back to the back. Up by Godjock. In. On that line. 10-8. Just a little nice little bumper down there, and they got her in. Here goes Jaden again. She's a senior for the Lady Monarchs. Oh, if the ceiling, got to be responsive. Anytime it's headed for the ceiling, you better be on your toes because it's going to come down in a crazy way. Lady Red didn't cover it that time. 10-9. Here's Jane Godchuk. She's going to Yale next year to study isotopes. Maggie brings it up, keeps it alive. Miley, Lane, back over to Emily Lane, into the block, but back over and out, point for Lady Red. I just made that other stuff up. Here goes Ashlyn Long, the junior for Lady Red. Hey Terry, how you doing on that combiner truck? Kinley's out and Maggie's out. Haley's still in there. Bumped up by Emily Augustine, backed up, the quick dump. Over by Sophia, can be stopped. Overpass. 11-10. Sophia Mickelson-Coulter back to serve for the Lady Monarchs. She's a senior this year. By Ashton, Talon's getting a soft down. Good hustle by Sophia. Strike from the back row. It's going to come over. Emily's going to take advantage, but overstruck. 12-10. Here goes Cam Hutchison. Short ball. Oh, that's two she's had today. It's unusual for her. She usually does a high loop, a pop-up, lollipop kind of deal. Cassidy Yost back to serve for the Lady Monarch. She's a junior, but in there on that edge. Tied up 12 all. If it's close, you better take it, baby. He goes Yost again. Up by Lift. I knew they were going to call that. 13-12. And Dad and Hutch are having Brock Hutch are having a chat about that. Oh, it's going to be tough. Not a good pass. 14-12. And Talon's coming out. And Maydu's in there. Shelby Maydu, the sophomore for Lady Red. 14-12. Oops, I missed one. Up by Ashland. Bump back. Up to the back row. Push up with softball. Quick dump. Good job by Gracie. Miley strikes to the back row. In there. Point for Lady Red. 14-13 on the line. Miley Raby back to serve for Lady Red, the sophomore. Hey, Buck and Kathy out there in Arizona. Short. Oh, man. That's extremely unfortunate and not well timed. Just a matter of timing. Here goes Emily Lane again. Real consistent hitter. And Shelby's come out. Maggie's in there. Up by Ashland. Back set to Talon. Talon goes cross court. Up by Cassidy. Lane goes into the block. Good response by Talon. And there's Talon again in Dakota. 15-14, Lady Monarchs ahead. Here goes Talon again. Hopefully I get a chance to rest up my knee and get it back in shape this week. Up by Emily Augustine. Crossover, back row attack by Lane. Push crossover. Gracie's going to go into the box. She hit the net. Point for Lady Monarch, 16-14. Emily Augustine back to serve.
Go, Red, pump it up.
Straight to the back row, up by Talon. No lift this time. Ashland goes to the back row, off Lane's chest, off the ceiling and down. Yeah, point. Man, he had his hands messed up, didn't he, Cameron? He pointed every which way he could. Left, right, up, down, all around. Here goes Dakota Kattenberg, up by Emily Lane. Screen back, up by Talon. Push over to Gracie. Gracie going to the back, but too far. Over strike, 17-15. Cameron's coming out, Tilly's coming in. Dakota's coming out, and Haley Feldman coming in. Haley's gotten to see a lot of action here in the second part of this season because, Gracie's in there. Gracie Parsons, the sophomore's in there. Got to find your spot. Don't be a rotation error. So we have junior, sophomore, junior, freshman. Just to shake things up a little bit. Here goes Kira Wagstaff, the freshman for the Monarchs. Up by Maggie. Haley backsets for some reason. 18-15. Nick's giving everybody a chance. Gracie's in there on the back row. Tilly's on the front row. Goes Kira. Out. Touch. Called touch on her foot. 19-15. Maggie's coming out. Miley's coming in the back row. Here goes Kira. Again. Pound that ball down and pop. Oh, man. Hardly ever see that one. 5-second call. That's extremely rare for them to call that. Okay, Gracie Parsons coming out. And Kirchhoff's in. Good strike up by Emily. Cross back row attack by Emily. Off the ceiling. Couldn't be handled there by Talon. 20-16. Okay, Jaden Gottschalk, the senior, jump serve. Ashland over passes it to Antenna. 21-16. Here goes Jaden again. Up by Talon. Push up. Down by Ashland. Here goes Emily. Cross the ring. Talon couldn't handle that. 22-16. Lady Red in a bit of a hole here. See if they can work their way through it. Great. Here goes Gottschalk again. Out. 22-17. Gracie retrieves the ball. Ashland Long back to serve for Lady Red. Okay, they're ready to roll. Good strike. Up by Augustine. Lane strikes down in the back. What's the difference between Ashland and Gracie? Kickoff. And Nick Lynn wants to have a chat with the girls at 23-17. Redmond showed up well last night, beating El Saline. Redmond will be traveling down to Inman next Friday night to play Inman. And both teams are undefeated in district play. I believe both teams have lost one during the first part of the season. So we'll travel down there and see how well we can do against the mighty fine Inmantown. Haven't scoped them out much. I did locate their football field on the Google Earth. I'm not sure if they have stands on the east side of the football field. But if you'd like to help us out and give us some extra cash, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Barta away. Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. Okay, Cam's coming out and Tinley's coming in. Okay, Nick's giving some instructions after the timeout. 23-17, ways to go for Lady Red to get out of this hole. Goes Sophia. Cross over to Talon. Talon goes down. Point for Lady Red. 23-18. And Tilly's going back to serve, maybe. It looks like, yeah, Cam's coming in. And Tilly's going out. Cameron Hutchison back to serve. That's the way she usually does it. Bump at Yost. Lane goes a soft up. Tipped up. Haley pushes over. Miley goes soft. Good job by Miley to recognize a little bit of a hole there. We're just going to drop it down there. 23-19. Goes Cam Hutch again. High looper this time. Up by Gottschalk. Emily strikes hard in the block, but out. Set point here for the Lady Monarchs. Going to turn those hands in. Cassidy Yost, the junior for the Lady Monarchs, back to serve. Up by Talon. Didn't call a lift this time. Strike across court. Good response. Lane as a soft one. Gracie covers it. Talon's going to strike, but out. So set goes to the Monarchs. Lady Red lose that one 25-19. Of course, all three of these teams here are some of the best in the state, so we'll see how they do at sub-state and then hopefully go on to state. But I think Phillipsburg and TMP are in the same sub-state. So that just doesn't seem fair, but that's Keisha for you. Anyway, I'd like to thank our sponsors for helping us out here. Midwest Family Drug of Smith Center, Plainville, Russell, Smith Center. Also thank Next Tech for allowing me to use my hotspot here. Oxy is a Next Tech cell area, so my hotspot works fine. So thank you so much, Next Tech, for doing everything you've done for us. Next Tech has the business IT solutions where I work, and Ad Solutions if you're looking for some assistance in getting your name out there in the various portals on the web. They can assist you and put some things together, plus radio and TV. And also security systems, both video and locks. I can use my phone to unlock our door at the office. Plus cloud phone, so if you have a 800 number and somebody calls it and you're at a volleyball match or a football game or fishing, they will think that you're in the office. So Next Tech has a lot of services. But I'd like to thank my other sponsors who send the money. Matt and Alicia Brown, Curtis and Terry Overmiller, Mike and Claudia Sue Hintz, Jeffrey Charbonneau and Laura Hagman, Landmark Implement and CarQuest Car Parts up there by the highway, Dan and Keisha Archer, Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, the late Jack and Arlene Ben, Buck Snow Shack, Eldine Holtus and the Holtus boys. Don't forget there's going to be the Home on the Ring celebration coming up, I believe Mitch said April 21, 22, 23. Mitch sometimes will bring back some sponsors and stuff, so Sherilyn Long, Dennis and Pam Hutchison, Mitch and Tammy Holtis, Gerald and Jenna McClare, Brandon and Charlene Raby, Pam and Dennis Hutchison, Sherilyn Long, I already said her, Gary and Brenda Freeland, Bob and Cindy Wagner, David and Mary Raby, Buck and Kathy. In memory of Gene Hawkins, Tim and Dana Weltman and family, David and Denise Kattenberg and family, Daryl and Catherine Lehman, Mary and Skip and Maria Overmiller, John Overmiller, Brooke Phelps and Kim Phelps, and the Reality One group. Really, sorry, I said reality. It's Realty One Group. Duh. This is one of them TV shows where is it real or is it reality? Or is it realty? So Lady Red ready to go here after losing that first one. See if Lady Red can pick up the pace and take this second set and send it into a third. But Lady Monarchs looking pretty good here. Make that a 0. Make that a 0. Shot by Godchuck by Talon over to Miley. Miley goes cross court up by Godchuck again. Over the edge. Out. Lady Red. All those people on this side yelling no. And the lady that's real close said yes. Out. Here goes Ashland. Cross court, Lane, striking the block and down. Goes back over. Good job by Emily. Down for Lady Red. 2-0. Just taped top of the tape up, quick up. Good job to pick up that hole there. I think that was Yost. So 2-1. Here goes Sophia. Strike to Talon. Talon pushes up to the front. Cross over to Talon. Talon gets struck down across. Good dig. Brought back. Back row attack by Godshot. He goes Talon again. Striking down. They're covering the floor really well. Bump. Up by Ashland. Push over to Miley. Miley's going to soften down. 2 hits. They call it touchdown, but for the soft one, block. 2 hit. I'm not an official. Here goes Cameron Hutchison. Dakota's in. Push cross court. Lane's going soft. Cross court to Talon. Talon too strong. Just a bit off on her timing. 3-2. Here goes Cassidy Yost. Ball's up. Talon pumps it up. Push cross court to Talon. Talon's going to strike in the block and down on the Monarch side. 4-2. Here goes Miley Raby. Miley is a sophomore this year. But real consistent. Back set, Lane, straight to the back row. Ashley couldn't get to it. 4-3. Oh, Ashley missed it. 5-2. Goes Miley again. Up by Gottschalk. Across real fast. Good hustle by Miley. Talon strikes down. They put a Gottschalk. And Gottschalk does a gymnastic move. 6-2. Miley Raby back to serve again. Bumped up by Augustine. Crossover. Dumped over by Keely Haggins. Because Talon goes that edge, but Gottschalk's there. Oh, Lane strikes down hard to the right. Point for Lady Monarchs. Time for a cool beverage. Here goes Lane again. Push up to the front. Oh, Gracie just a bit soft. Just a bit too soft. 6-4. Here they go. Talon, okay. Bumped up close to the net. Talon's going to strike down. Lane couldn't get to it. 7-4. Here goes Rentschler. Just barely over the net, but close, but got it. Gottschalk out. 8-4. And Natasha was thinking about doing a timeout, but then she changed her mind. Talon Wexler back to serve for Lady Red. And there, oh my. Misjudged by Emily Augustine there. Thinking that line was a bit closer than it was. 9-4. Talon. Up by Emily. Lane for the back row attack in. Point for Lady Monarchs.
Keep rolling.
Here we go. 9-5. Emily Augustine back to serve. Pop tie in the sky. Push cross court to Ashlyn. Ashlyn going to strike in the block and down. Touch. Out of bounds off the touch. 10-5. Nice group of moms and dads and two grandmas here and grandpas. You get Dakota too hard, but they cook it. Lane for the back row attack. Out. Go for Lady Red. 11-5. And Natasha Dreyer wants to have a chat with her girls. 11-5. Next week, Lady. I discussed Inman, I believe. I'm hoping I can look at some internet to make that work. Because it's never been to Inman, been by Inman, but never in beautiful downtown Inman. And we'll see if that works or not. But I will go down there and film and then upload if it doesn't work. Lady Red next Saturday are going to be in Waukene for Sub-State. So I'll have to drive to Inman, then I'll go to sleep for a little bit. Then I'll get on the bus and go to Trigo. So take it as it comes. We're getting close to the end of the year. But then if Lady Red wins Sub-State, which they should, considering who they're playing, then Spearville would have to come to Smith Center to play. Good dig by Augustine. Soft up. Miley tries to put it over, but not enough height in this building to make that happen. So 11-6. Okay, Tilly's coming in. And Haley Feldman, the sophomore, coming in. And Kara Wagstaff coming in for Kaylee Haggins. Kaylee is a sophomore. And Kara Wagstaff is a freshman for the Lady Monarchs. She had a 5-second call previously, so she didn't bounce the ball too many times this time. Ashland strikes in the back row, but hits the line person. 11-7. Little chit chat here by the officials. I think they called a tip. I don't know. 12-7. Sounds like they shut it down. Cross back set. Augustine too strong out. Point for Lady Red. 13-7. Okay, here goes Ashland Long. 12-6. Man, something screwed up. I think they got screwed up on the score. Maybe I did. Well, it's 7-13 now. Ahead of myself. Here goes Gottschalk. Jump serve. Ashley. Had to take it. I was trying to take a stab at it. 13-8. Have to watch her hand and see what she points at. She's going back to Talon. They have that little boardy thing that they use there. Actually goes to Miley. Miley goes in the block and down. Lane tries a pancake, but it doesn't work. 14-8. If Darren Sass is watching, I need to get my card back. I didn't give up the card last night. Cross court to Lane. Lane strikes down to the right. In. Point for Lady Monarchs. They didn't clear out the card for football the week before, and Huffman had to borrow one of my cards. So here goes Sophia up to the front. Mickelson Coulter. Here goes Talon off the tape. Got Chalk. Yost. Lane cross court. Mason couldn't get to it. Point for Lady Monarchs. 14-10. Here goes Sophia again. Sophia's a senior for the Monarchs. Up by Ashland. Out. And 10-0. It's just...
Hustle, girls. Play well together.
Here goes Sophia again. Up by Ashland. Push across court to Talon. Talon to strike down. Kira was there. Lane got shot from the back row. 14-12. Lady Red faltering here. I'm surprised Nick hasn't called for a timeout. I think he's thinking about it. We'll see what happens here. Ashland to the front. Cross court. It's going to be tough. Quick dump. In. 15-12. 13-14. What? Oh, I'm going the wrong darn way. Poop on my head. That looks right. Talon strike to the block and comes back over behind Ashland. 15-13. TMP's worked their way out of this match here, being down by ways and then coming back. Up by Maggie off the top of the basketball goal. In some places, if you hit it on the basketball goal, they would consider that an obstruction and replay, but not here. 15-14. I must be off on my screen. Down into the block and down. 16-14. Sorry about that. Here goes Sophia Mickelson again. Up by Maggie. Side over to Miley. Goes down. Godchuck couldn't get to it, and she does the tumbling act. I wonder if she's done gymnastics in the past. She likes to do that spinny, tumbly thing. 16-15. Can't much back to serve. Popper. Bucked up. Kira. Cross court lane in the block and down. Tied up 16 all. The Rabies are over here and Keisha too. Cam up. Quick jump. Good job by Yost to recognize that open hole there on the 2-hit. Yost back to serve now, 17-16. TMP ahead. Here goes Cassidy. Up by Talon, didn't handle it well. Point for Lady Monarchs, 18-16. Lady Red faltering here late in this set. Goes Cassidy again. Up by Talon this time. Cross over to Talon. Talon's going to hit strike down across court. And in there, 18-17. Lady Monarchs ahead. Miley Raby back to serve. Soft bump up. Kaylee Haggins into the net. Point for Lady Red. Tied up 18 all. Miley Raby back to serve for Lady Red. Good of a looper. Goes to the net. Dump, quick dump. Over by Sasha Weisinger. Striking a block. Weisinger's there. 19-18. 20 to Sasha Weisinger, senior, for the Lady Monarchs on this right side here. Emily Lane back to serve, but Coach Nick wants to have a chat. 19-18. Trying to keep this from getting out of hand here. But like I said, Lady Red going to sub-state next week. Never overlook a team at sub-state because you never know how well you're going to play or how well they're going to play. But if Lady Red wins at sub-state at Trigo, at Waukene, then the way they have the pool set up for state is each 1-2, one will go to 2, 3 to go to 4. Well, Smith Center is a 2, and Spearville is the 1, so Spearville would have to come to Smith Center to play a playoff there at Spearville. It's doing really fine this year. Anytime you get into state volleyball, so the 4 teams who come out of sub-state or sub-sub-state or semi-sub-state or semi-state will go to Dodge City and play on Friday, I believe. Back, good hustle by Cameron, cross-court in. Oh, I thought that was on the line, but I'm not an official. 20-18.
Go, Lady Red, you do it.
Emily up to Talon. Back over. Nope, it didn't go over. Not a good pass. 21-18. Lady Red having some issues here. Selected back row. Maggie watches good. Point for Lady Red, 21-19. And Maggie comes out, and Ashlyn Long's in the front row. Talon Winchler. Lady Red down by 2. Bumped up by Emily. Quick shot over. Good job there. Recognizing that open hole on the TMP side. And Weisinger's coming out. And Garchuk coming in. That's it. Sophia. And Nick wants to have another chat. So that's how things pair up there. I don't know who Lady Redmond play after Inman, if they do get to play, if they take 2 out of the district of 4. We'll just have to wait and see how the Redmond do and then go from there, which I assume is how it works. A winner would go someplace, a loser would go someplace. I assume a winner would play at home and a loser would go someplace against the winner, so it gets complicated, especially this COVID stuff. Y'all take care of yourself, wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands. Don't be kissing anybody you shouldn't be kissing. Can get you in all kind of trouble. Okay, back on the court, 22-19. Okay, Lady Red and down a couple of points here, see if they can pull it together. Emily Augustine back to serve. Jump serve, short. Ashlyn, good pass. Ashlyn's gonna strike hard to the back row. Point for Lady Red. 22-20. Lady Red down by 2. I think I said 2 before, but down by 3. I guess I'm math impaired. 22-20. Good Kota. Up by Emily. Back center, back row attack by, look on the lift. Talon's just had trouble with that. Not all the time, but just occasionally, but it's kind of struck pretty hard here today. So, Dakota sits down, Cameron sits down. Tinley's in, and Haley Feldman's in. Back to serve as a freshman, Kara Wagstaff. 23-20. TMP 2 points away. Gracie, cross court by Miley. Gracie goes, Ashley goes back. In the block, coming back over, quick jump. Quick jump there by Sophia. So set match point here for TMP. Here goes Kira Wagstaff. Up by Gracie. Over to Ashley now after the block and down. Point for Lady Red, 24-21. Lady Red's got a few points to pick up here. See what happens here. It's still match point here for the Lady Monarchs. Gracie Kirchhoff. Good strike there up by Lane. Miscommunication there on the TMP side. So 24-22, and Natasha Dreher, let's have a chat with the girls. My old buddy Tatum's over there. I watched her play volleyball for 4 years, but I also judged her forensics. Did a fine job. Quality young gal. Plays for 4 days volleyball, but since they're not doing volleyball, she took an assistant coaching position here. So shout out to all the Bartels all over the world. So thank you everybody for watching Lady Red Volleyball here. We'll see what happens here. See if Lady Red can put this together, but down by 2 and losing the first set. Hopefully Lady Red will be able to get things squared away here with this chit chat by Nick. And put some points on the board while stopping TMP. They've done it before. We'll see if they can do it again. Here goes Gracie Kirchhoff again. Deep shot, out. That's not how you do it. And Lady Red will lose that one 25-22 after losing the first one 25-19. So by all points, Lady Red's third in MCL this year with this modified and adjusted COVID tournament. So I'm Alan Donovan here. I'm here with Cameron Raby. And we'll see Friday at Inman, hopefully. If not, I'll upload it and dump it, but I don't know if I'll have time to do it on Saturday if I can't upload it. So it might be my Sunday afternoon project. And then we'll be at Trigo, and everything works good at Trigo, I believe. So I'm Alan Donovan, Cam and Raby, and all our friends and buddies here and family members. Everybody take care of each other. Wear the masks. Go Lady Red, go Red Men. Okay, push the red button. And there's another button to push.